Wheels, Hugh Jackman, Project Runway fashionista Tim Gunn, and comedian Paul F. Tompkins. From Hollywood, here's Rove McManus.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show, everyone. There is a man in the house with the best porno mustache I have ever seen. I don't know what you said, but it just looked creepy from where you were. Have you come to clean the pool? Seriously, it's really dirty. It needs a clean. I am very glad you are here. Very glad you're here. Very glad you're all here. In fact, I'm very glad we are here because yesterday, true story, a group of us, we were just driving along when all of a sudden we were run off the road by a lady who was on her phone with the dog in her lap. Did we get an apology? No. What she did was she just did the wave thing, like, oh, my bad. She may well have just said, oh, welcome to LA. And this actually happened. I would not lie in front of you, gentlemen. This actually happened, and I kind of I don't know how it is for you guys when you're here, but people are like that here. They drive like that. It's crazy. Right, for starters, no one uses their blinkers. No one indicates. Well, they do in a way. Like, if they're veering across 3 lanes of traffic with a dog on their lap while they're on the phone, it's an indication that they're from LA. And what was the story with the dog? Like, there's no reason for a dog to be on your lap while you're driving. Unless you're blind and it's a seeing eye dog, in which case, of course. And who's she on the phone to, you know? Hello, 911, I think I'm about to have an accident. Thankfully, an accident was averted by the driver in our car who yelled, no! That's right.
That'll do it.
No. You're right, Hugh, you were right. That's it. That's all it took.
That's all you need.
It was just that easy.
Yeah.
Which made me think maybe the dog was driving. No, stay. Check your mirrors, check them. But to think that this woman is driving around, yet when I got my license here, I had to go get my license when I arrived in LA, I failed. Now, granted, I did run a stop sign and I nearly had an accident with a semi-trailer. But other than that, it was flawless. And naturally, the instructor was not very pleased, right, when we got back. And he was very upset, not only because I nearly killed him, but it was so scary, his dog shat all over his lap. Went back the next week, it was all fine. These guys look famous, let's chat to them. His new movie is called Real Steel, Hugh Jackman. From Project Runway, style guru Tim Gunn. And comedian Paul F. Tompkins. Now, you only recently got your driver's license.
That is true. I did not have the excuse of being from the other side of the world. I was just afraid.
Do you drive around New York, Hugh?
I do drive around New York.
You
yeah.
do?
Is it
now,
easy?
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind
Drive
of...
yourself?
Yeah, I do. Well, not myself, so I've got a driver.
Oh, that's what I mean, though. You're not behind the wheel.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, I drive
Really?
behind the wheel,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
You would be a great GPS voice, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would
No,
be.
I would be belligerent. In New York, you've got to be belligerent. Actually, my wife, my son, Oscar, when he was 3, was saying the word asshole because Deb... Just like, is quite a, Deb, quite a pleasant person. Asshole, get out of the way! There's something about driving New York, unless you swear.
There's a lot of assholes out there.
And there are a lot of assholes.
There are.
It's one of the two phrases I've learned since moving to America is asshole and have a nice day. So often I'm just walking around going, have a nice day, asshole.
Exactly. They're to be used together.
Yeah. Now, Tim, you don't drive at all, do you?
No. I mean, I know how to drive, but I'm smart enough to not get behind the wheel of a car, and I've lived in New York for 28 years. I plan to live there forever, and I do not own a car.
But it's okay in New York because you can walk around. But
you
you
use the
shot a
subway?
series of Project Runway in LA.
We did.
So what did you do then? You cannot. It is illegal to walk in this city.
Well, I found that out. I found that out. I insisted that I have a place within walking distance of the set where we were taping and of walking distance of amenities. Grocery store, liquor store, dry cleaner.
That's it. That's all you need.
I lived downtown and was successful in that, but I was the only person on the street walking. And
Hang on, whoa. You're walking downtown? Now, isn't downtown, like, very dangerous?
Well, compared to New York, I don't know.
It's fine.
Looks like a picnic.
a well-dressed man, you could get yourself in trouble.
It's because there's nobody else down there. Where you could not be safer.
It's like Will Smith in that movie where he was just the only man left on
That's
with
right,
the dog.
Omega Man, yeah.
That's exactly it.
Except incredibly well dressed.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, there's now time for a part of the show we call Getting to Know You.
Rove actually does this at his house. With the music.
I rock a Casio like it's no one's business. Getting a little funky this week, Getting to Know You. This is the part of the show where we learn something exciting and new about each of our guests in the hope that it may lead to a scintillating televisual discourse. Hugh, of course, we know as the star of X-Men and your new film Real Steel, but what people don't know is that you used to be a clown at kids' parties.
Yes. Not a lot of people know about it because I choose not to talk about it. Pretty cheap, $50 an hour is all I charged, and I was Coco, I believe. I rented a clown outfit, which I never gave back. And I really had no magic tricks, so I confined myself to kids' parties around about the age of 4, where you just, hey, you know, you could juggle a little bit. And I remember once going to a party where there were 8-year-olds, and I walk in and I didn't realise it was 8-year-olds. And I was freaking out, and I was trying to entertain them, and I was not. And I remember to this day, this kid gets me and goes, "Mom, this clown is crap." And I don't know if it's the same here. In Australia, you hire a clown so you can go and drink for an hour with your friends. It's like, great, clown's here. You got him for an hour, right? So the parents are kind of like, what, Billy? And I'm like, hey, Billy. And so I pull out that I'd never used before, the dozen eggs, right? And I'm juggling the eggs, and they're like, yeah. And then I just smash on my head, and they went, yeah, cool. So I'm smashing 2 or 3. And then I said, hey, Billy, you want to throw an egg at me? He goes, yeah, this is awesome. We love this clown, Mum. And then I let him jump on me, and that was the last clowning gig I ever did.
It's hard to top. That's a tough act to follow.
Half the films I've done.
All right, well, Tim, you're best known for critiquing designs on Project Runway, of course. But what people wouldn't know about you is that your father was an FBI agent.
He was for 20
Where are the aliens? Where are they hiding them?
Actually, my father would never have told us, and they may have been in our basement, as far as I know. He was very close-lipped about it all.
Did he bring anything home? Like, was there interesting documents lying around the house?
He did. For those of you who remember the Kennedy era, he brought home the Warren Commission, which, before it was released, which described all of the background details of the Kennedy assassination. And my mother learned of this because she has big ears, and she took it into the bathroom, got into the bathtub with it, and my father said, you've got to come out of there. I mean, this is a top secret document. You can't have it. I could get fired knowing if people know that you have this. And I watched my father take down the door with an axe.
While your mother is in the...
What else? Did she light candles and stuff?
I don't know.
I've been waiting to read this Warren Commission.
It's not a Danielle Steele
No,
novel.
exactly. But she was riveted for only about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, and chopped the door down.
And it was The Shining all of a sudden.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's hard to top. All right, Paul F. Tompkins, internationally renowned comedian, also has appeared in movies ranging from There Will Be Blood to Disney's Tangled.
That's true.
But
Same character in both.
plus
Unofficial sequel.
You were also once freaked out at a Doctor Who convention. What happened?
When I was a kid, I was a big Doctor Who fan, and I went to a convention because I thought, well, this will be fun. And I was wrong. It wasn't fun at all. Everybody was, I learned very quickly, like, oh, I don't want to talk about this really intensely with strangers for hours and hours and hours. I kind of just want to watch the show and be done with it. And seeing the people walking around in the costumes and everything, it really traumatized me forever.
Have you ever been back since?
Never. And there's an event called Comic-Con in San Diego.
It's a very big deal. You would know all about that.
Yes. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger every year.
Quarter of a million people.
Phenomenon.
I have never felt more agoraphobic about a thing that I have never been to in my life. Just when people start talking about it, I start to sweat, break out in hives. Just the idea of it. Science fiction people, I think, should go back to hiding their light under a bushel. I think just be more ashamed of it.
Hide in your little time machine.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
best for everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's what online is for.
Obsessiveness.
That's true.
There really is.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got to take a break. We'll be right back. You like that? You like that?
Got the catwalk down good.